Hey, lately one of the biggest stories in the news has been the arrest of a very courageous man in the UK that was arrested, tried, and convicted all within about 2 hours, maybe 1 hour. And what was he arrested and convicted for and given a 13-month sentence? It was for standing outside a courthouse, I guess, a public building where a trial was going on for a bunch of men convicted of sex trafficking and being a rape gang, basically. And the government wanted it hidden because it might cast a negative light on a certain religious group whose leader, that they consider the perfect model for a man, demonstrated that all this stuff is okay. Yeah, no, it's really true. I read the original documents, the original scriptures, and that's what he did, and set the examples for humanity. Now, the amazing thing about this is not what he did, because a lot of people have committed atrocities in history. He's not the only one, but he was brilliant as far as putting it together as into a belief system, a religion, and said, you guys have a choice. You can join my religion, or you could become a slave if you want, or you can die. Just take your time, think about it. You've got 5 minutes, go ahead. And amazingly enough, pretty much everybody decided, well, I think we'll join your religion. This is where it started, and this is still how it's spreading all over the world. And another incredible thing is it's getting really intelligent, good people to go along with it. What I was saying is, the amazing thing is that these belief systems are started by powerful, charismatic individuals. Some of them, like the one that we're talking about, trying not to name so that you'll actually get to see this video. And people go along with it. Originally people went along with it because they decided, let's see, do I want to die or do I want to join the religion? I think I'll join the religion. And so that's what most of them, not all of them, but that's what a lot of them did. And by the time he was through, everybody in his area had decided it was a great religion and they were joining. And it kept spreading that way by conquest. And that's still what it is. And the idea was, by joining in the conquest, either by supporting it with money or political movements, or being a warrior yourself and with the physical weapons, that you would go to paradise, right? And everybody thought that was pretty good. And if you didn't help, you'd go to hell, which most people thought, well, we better avoid that. And that's how these religions spread. But it's not just one religion. Many religions have done this kind of thing. In the Old Testament, you'll hear about something not totally similar, but along the same lines. And the big leaders then, who were supposedly talking to God, were telling their people, well, we're chosen, right? So everybody else is a lower type being than we are. We have to kill them, and it's okay, they're subhuman. And we'll just kill their kids and their animals and burn down their fields and steal their property. It's fine. God authorized it, right? And so humans go along with this kind of interesting material, right? What happened? Because some of the people going along with it are very intelligent otherwise. Just like some of the people working for the biotech industry and the nuclear power industry and the pesticide industries, and really pushing the weapons of war business all over the world, poisoning the biosphere, fracking, geoengineering, which, by the way, of course, doesn't exist, except it's all over the place, all over the world, and it's poisoning air, land, and water. Intelligent people are working for these programs. I mean, that's where most of the good jobs are now, right? Working for central banks that steal the money from all these countries, including the US and almost every other country in the world now. And there aren't any poverty programs by Trump or anybody else that'll totally work without getting rid of these leech central banks, right? So I guess what I'm getting at, I don't want to make this any longer than it has to be, that we can talk about it more later, is that these religions in the broader sense of the word, are any belief system that you're not allowed to question or else you're bad or may have to die, right? Like the religion of vaccination, if you question that and bring up the actual proof that it's a total fraud, then you're anti-science, and a lot of people who've tried to do that have actually been murdered. So especially if they have credentials that people might believe in. And the religion that's being brought in to promote terrorism all over the world, especially in Western countries, but other places too, the followers of that are believing it just like the religion of vaccination. You gotta wake up. I mean, it's our only hope. I don't think that things will be turned around in the world at this point by going and attacking the bad guys or trying to destroy the bad guys. It's too much infiltrated, and besides, the whole energy of wanting to kill the bad guys is the wrong energy. There's another source of power that has been forgotten long ago, and we have abilities that we're not supposed to know about that are so much more powerful than the power structure that's running the world. And if we wake those up, find out about them and activate them, this game will be over, and we could make this place so beautiful. We'll be in direct contact with spirit, or what they call God. We won't need religion because we'll know. We'll be right directly connected. That's where we need to go. And once you start experiencing a little bit of that, none of the belief systems that say you have to kill all the people that disagree, that's going to be over. The idea that you have to be killed for leaving your religion and what they called worshiping false gods in the Old Testament times, or for homosexuality, which they were killing people for then too. And this new invading religion says the same thing. That's going to be over. These religions have nothing to do with God as it really is. It's not some kind of nasty man who is unstable and will kill you in a second if you disobey it. There's something better than that, you guys. You need to experience it. It's not a theory. So anyway, if you want to go into it more deeply and work on health, which is the first step to make your body running smoothly enough so that you can do the inside work that we're talking about, check out what we're doing at lostartsradio.com/club. Lostarts, plural, radio.com/club. Whether you're interested in that or not, I just urge you to start looking inside yourself, doing the cleanup in there. That's where the real environmental mess starts. And then the more that gets cleaned up, what you'll be able to do on the outside to get people to stop killing each other is going to get a lot more powerful, because it'll be radiating out of you. There's exciting things for us to do. We need to start.